listen, you guys, it seems like Pardison Fontaine is out there bowing down to the queen, Nicki Minaj. And at the same time, you guys, Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2 is threatening for a #1 debut. And it seems like Kanye is now using Nicki Minaj as a rollout. Drake is out there still being shady, and nothing is new about that. Now, these are the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, you guys, we are going to talk about Nicki Minaj threatening a #1 debut in the US on the Billboard 200. Now, I'm not surprised because this is what I was expecting. Do you understand what I'm saying? However, it seems like the predictions, you guys, are inconsistent. It seems like there's a lot of loopholes. It seems like there is a lot of deflating the figures that is actually happening, okay? So yeah, do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that, because some predictions are saying that, oh well, it is expected to debut at #1 with a total of 200,000 sales. But I don't know, you guys, let me know what you think about that. Well, the people that are well aware of what has been happening are of course saying that, well, this does sound like these numbers have been deflated. But hey, let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about Nicki Minaj still, okay? It seems like her tour pre-sales are literally going crazy. People are buying them like no man's business, okay? Now, shout out to the Barbz for basically supporting Nicki Minaj both on and offline. Offline, you guys, like it has been less than 2 days since the tickets came out, and it seems like people have gone all out to try and secure the pre-sale tour tickets. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section, have you managed to secure your own pre-sale tickets, or are you going to buy them when they actually do go on sale? Let me know, you guys, in the comment section about that as well. Now, moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, Pardison Fontaine was caught by paparazzi and was basically asked about what he thinks regarding Pink Friday 2. Now, you do know that, well, Pardison Fontaine is well known in the industry for his claim to fame now is obviously attached to the Transformer. He has been writing for quite some time, but now he gained his popularity since he started writing diss tracks against women or against a woman, Nicki Minaj, okay? So, of course, it would be interesting that paparazzi would ask him what he thinks of Pink Friday 2, given that his entire catalog, writing catalog, the songs that actually gave him fame, he was writing diss tracks against women. So when asked, you guys, he said, oh, well, I think I might have heard the album. And then people were like, okay, the interviewer was like, okay, what did you think about that? And it seems like he sort of agreed to the fact that, oh, well, it's a good, it's a good album. But at the same time, he started dismissing the entire thing, running away and stuff like that. And personally, I'm not surprised by this behavior. I mean, his bread is buttered at Atlantic. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's who butters his bread. So obviously, he's going to try and act smart. He's not going to publicly acknowledge that, oh well, Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2 is a great one, because if we're going to be honest, some of the bars that he does come up with, we all know where the inspiration comes from. So obviously Nicki Minaj has got to her in as far as writing and rapping is concerned. So yeah, I'm not surprised that he, at the end of it, he tried to dismiss it. He tried to downplay the fact that he had alluded to liking, the album, because he certainly knows that the Transformer might actually fire him if he does go out of his way, to acknowledge that Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2 is a good song. But I know that as the lyricist himself, he does know that, that stuff was literally banging. And I do know that he's going to have to listen to Pink Friday 2 if indeed the Transformer is going to be coming up with something in 2024, because he needs the inspiration. So obviously, yeah, the fact that he said, oh, I might have heard it, I'm like, you listen to it, and you didn't skip any of those tracks, because you have to listen to it if you're gonna write stuff for your for your alter ego, the Transformer, obviously in 2024. Okay, but that being said, he has to protect his job, you guys, because listen, Nicki Minaj does not need his services. So Oh my goodness. Hopefully the Transformer has enough money to pay him, because after that $2 million dollar bongo video, I don't know if the label still has money to fund the Transformers writer's career, because everything about the Transformer has to be paid for. Even talent has to be bought. Because she doesn't have that. Even the face has to be bought. The body has to be bought. The lyrics have to be bought. You know, the vibe, like, it has to be bought. Everything about her literally has to. The numbers, you guys. Followers, they have to buy boats, you guys. Everything about her, they have to purchase. And at some point, I mean, if they really truly have a functional finance department, I would like to believe that at this point they are realizing that it's a loss. Okay, so hopefully, Pardison gets rewarded by, trying to act like he didn't intentionally sit down and listen to Nicki Minaj. Okay, hopefully they still have the money to pay him for that. The next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about Kanye West and this entire new body thing. Now, previously, you guys, I did report that Kanye West had previewed some music that's going to be making part of his album, and amongst those songs, you guys, is New Body, of course, featuring Nicki Minaj. Now, it seems like some fans are receiving that with mixed feelings, because some fans feel like, oh well, now he's trying to use Nicki Minaj for a rollout, seeing the vibe, the buzz that is around her. Gig City is a true thing, you guys. And so now he's all of a sudden coming out, talking about New Body as if he didn't scrap it before. Do you understand what I'm saying? So some fans are like, well, this is strategic from his end. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly that he's trying to get, attached to the buzz that is surrounding Nicki Minaj. And I am tempted to believe that, well, that might actually be the case, because if you scrapped that song before, why are you bringing it back now? Okay. And that entire thing of his, seemingly shading the Transformer, in that leaked video, that might as well have been, strategic. He was trying to create buzz, but I believe that at this point in time, the Barbz are a little bit woke. They are not a little bit. They are actually woke, and they've realized that a lot of people do want to use Nicki Minaj when it's convenient for them. The same way that that man Champagne Papi did when it comes to Nicki Minaj. He went out here unprovoked and announced, of course, that Nicki was going to be on his album, only for him to scratch her of the album. So obviously people are looking at Kanye West with a side eye. But let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about this entire situation. Do you think that Ye is being genuine, or do you think that he's, well, just rolling with the flow? And I did see some people clowning the Transformers husband by saying, why is he doing the mannequin challenge? Why did he have to be on set for a New Body? Like, what was he doing there? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know, you guys. Hop into the comment section and let me know what you think about that. Speaking of the Transformer and her husband, you guys, I just remembered something. You remember how the Transformer came online and said that, oh my goodness, I've been single for a minute. Oh my goodness, it's been a minute since it's been 2 months. I think she said something like it's been 2 months since I've been single, and I'm like, that is surely a lie. Do you know why? Because it's not more than 4 weeks ago when I saw a video of her on her Instagram story, and they were holding each other, you guys, with the husband. I wish I could find that video, but it was on the Instagram story, not on the actual Instagram feed. But I promise you, it's not less than 4 weeks ago when I saw them, holding each other and acting like everything is rosy and all flowery. So I'm like, how much of fools do you take us for, you and your husband? Like, literally. What's all this mess, okay? All that to get to remain in the mouth of people just so you won't be forgotten. Oh my goodness. Moving on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys. Drake. So Drake is out there promoting Mikisha's album, and of course people are now questioning why he is so quick to be promoting other people, but he never does anything to promote, anything that Nicki Minaj does, okay? The album came out. He's even on that album, and he did not do so much as even acknowledge that he was on that album. If that is not the hater vibes, you guys, I don't know what is. I feel like when Nicki Minaj was, during his first peak, Now we're gonna use the terms first pick and second pick, because this woman really literally had two career picks in her life. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when Nicki Minaj was at her prime, was at her first prime, her first peak, she was the star, okay, compared to him at some point. And I feel like that kind of gave him some sort of feeling like Nicki Minaj is his competition and stuff like that. And you know how the Barbz are loud when it comes to loving Nicki Minaj, and I do understand that. Oh wow, there might actually be a little bit of jealousy and competition, in between Drake and Nicki Minaj. At least those are the vibes that I get. That now he feels like, oh my goodness, the public loves me, and the industry machine is against Nicki Minaj. So now he sort of feels like, well, he has leveled up, and he doesn't want to do anything to help Nicki Minaj. But then again, I'm just thinking, this is Nicki Minaj. She literally has a solid fan base. So I don't care really about Drake, but I did see people questioning him, basically promoting Nikisha instead of Nicki Minaj. And I'm just like, with or without you, Pink Friday 2 is going to debut at #1. And she's going to be the first woman in history to be able to defeat the industry machine. And this is not something anyone can ever take away from her. Not even the industry itself, not even the Grammys, not you, Drake. Nobody can take this away. She will forever go down in history as this person. She was bound to be great. Do you understand? In one way or the other, clearly she was bound to be great. She's out here defeating all odds. And so I feel like Drake should really get over himself, because their stories already are different. Do you understand what I'm saying? They are different already in the industry, okay? Because he's always had the support. She had to stand tall and firm with just about her fan base by her side. And already that makes a great story of survival. And that sets her apart. So personally, all I'm saying is, I do not really care if he promotes or doesn't promote Nicki Minaj. It is what it is. I just wish Nicki Minaj would reciprocate his energy. But then Nicki Minaj is out here being the forgiving person that she is. And oh my goodness. The next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about, Nicki Minaj. So she's clearly now doing her media run, and people are now beginning to question if she is going to be going to the Breakfast Club. I personally don't think that she will ever go to the Breakfast Club because they didn't know that she had these, media runs basically in place, and they thought, oh, well, she's not going to be doing any video, so we might as well be negative towards her. And they didn't know that she actually has some stuff planned out. Now she's out there doing interviews with every other person, including Lady Ebro, who's out here celebrating and ecstatic, you guys. You guys. Lady Ebro is celebrating on Twitter. I'm just messing by calling him Lady because he's just so petty sometimes. He is extremely petty. That's why I'm calling him that. But anyway. So he's ecstatic, you guys, about Nicki Minaj and the interview and all sorts of things. And I do know that right now Charlamagne and of course Envy are out here hitting the air saying, oh my goodness, we were too fast with the criticism, we were too fast with the hating. Now they can't do anything about it. I did see some of you pointing out that, oh well, she's also going to be having an episode with Joe Biden. And personally, I did tell you already that I look at him differently after the Tasha K and the Transformers situation. That being said, you guys, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. We are still celebrating 10,000 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you guys. I do not take you for granted. And my shout out of the day, the T-Sipper that I'm basically shouting out for today, is none other than Tiffany Baldwin. Tiffany, I see you all the time in the comment section, and thank you very much for continuously being this supportive. Thank you so much, you guys, and until my next one, see you.